Park number 1 was pretty good. Now I'm at Scotts Bluff National Monument here in Gering, Nebraska. And I'm gonna check out the visitor center. Then there's a road to the top of the mountain, and probably gonna try to hike it as well. I have about 2.5 hours to play with, so.
The Scotts Bluff Visitor Center had a whole bunch of different information about the pioneers heading west. Scotts Bluff was one of the major stopping points along the way for the pioneers. They had a lot of neat artifacts from the 1850s. They also had this really cool relief map, which I'm a sucker for relief maps. They had a bunch of information about the indigenous people, the different weather, and the ecosystem, and I was really looking forward to getting out on the trails to explore it for myself.
That visitor center was pretty cool. Need to see the history of this place. I'm gonna now do the Saddle Rock Trail. It's like a 1.5 miles each way, north overlook and south overlook as well. So looking forward to getting out here. Gonna take it easy. I already got my run in today, so time to start climbing. Looking cool. I'm 100 yards in. This place is already pretty amazing. The size of these bluffs is huge. I can't imagine being one of the pioneers heading west, trying to see this stuff, figuring out how you're going to get across it with a wagon. So there's 2 ways up to the summit here. There's this way, where you walk up on this nice paved trail. It goes through a tunnel up there too. Or the other way is the easy way, which you could drive your car up to the top. I might do that as well, depending on how much time I have. But this lake's pretty awesome so far. For being on pavement, it's pretty strenuous, surprisingly. It's nice and short though. Just look at the size of these things. Freaking awesome. Most of the stuff up here is kind of that silty, clay-like, not really stone. Compressed. See some pretty big rock falls up here, but would makes me wanna, the inner rock climber in me wants to climb it, but it's not possible because it's just crumbly, silty mud, essentially, kind of like the Badlands. Just keeps going up. That's pretty cool. That view. Just switchbacking our way up to the top of this thing. View just keeps getting better and better. hard to describe how beautiful it is up here. The grasslands, bluffs, different types of plants just holding on for dear life up here. It's rugged but peaceful and really windy. It's amazing. The gradient's finally eased. I'm on top of Scotts Bluff. So there's a north overlook trail and a south overlook trail up here. And even more wind up here than there was down there. But the view, oh man. Amazing. Well, it's windy enough on top here that I'm holding on to my hat. It's not very often you'll see me without a hat or a helmet or something on my head, but I don't want to lose it today. Back kind of sheltered out of the wind a little bit again. Going on the South Overlook Trail. Pretty neat walking around on top of this thing. It's very neat seeing all the different layers of rocks, from the silty stuff to the hard cap limestone. And there's a really neat little plaque over there talking about how this is almost 4,700 feet above sea level on top of this, but it's eroded about 8 feet since they surveyed it 100 years ago. So it's slowly working its way back down to becoming part of the plains again. South Overlook, and it's incredible. So it took me about an hour to get up to the top and walk both overlook trails. Should take me a lot less time getting back down. I'm gonna hustle down, get back. There's one more trail I might try to do at this park before I head to Fort Laramie. Gotta say, Scotts Bluff has not disappointed so far. The hike has been pretty good. The Saddle Rock Trail in the North and South Overlook it's absolutely beautiful. It's paved, which I normally don't like, but I see why they have to do it here with the type of soil and rock that they have. It probably erode pretty quickly. But got one more trail I'm hoping to do at this park. And I might drive up to the summit and back real quick just to see the handiwork of the CWA when they built that road back in the 1930s. So looks like there's a couple cool tunnels. So as a kid growing up in the 80s and 90s, I'm very excited to say I'm about to walk on the original Oregon Trail route. Hopefully I don't get dysentery. Because that's what always seemed to happen in the computer game, and I never made it very far. So it's gonna be exciting. Oregon Trail. So made it to the end of the Oregon Trail, well, the section that's in this park. And Scotts Bluff did not disappoint. This place is pretty cool. As far as just stopping by, not really knowing much about it, it's been an exceptional trip. So, got some decent hiking in. I mean, it's all on paved trails, but the views have been great. Decent little bit of elevation. And yeah, one more park to go today.